Okay, so in case you're thinking, wow, he's got ripped pretty quick. Nope, this was last season. This was 2015, end of August. I'm giving you a quick recap of actually where my physique was, where my shape was. For people that maybe haven't actually seen me from last season, and for people who maybe see me at the moment when I'm looking a little bit bigger. So basically, this was me tanned up before stage. I was on the morning of the stage, I was 166.4 is what my weigh-in was. To give you a kind of quick update, at the height of my winter, which you'll see later on when I took videos on one of my last days of my peak of my weight, I was 198. At the moment I am 188, between 188 and 190, feeling a lot fresher, a lot fitter, ready to go. I was actually really kind of depleted and knackered by the time I reached this point of the season. And you see, I was happy and not happy with my condition. I was happy with certain parts, other parts I spent all winter on trying to build up and get a lot bigger. But overall, you know, it was a learning curve, and I'm hoping that when we actually finish this 13-week journey that's kind of starting, we'll see a lot more progress. Coming up is a little clip of the video of me on stage, so I'll let you watch that, and I'll get you in a minute.
Yeah! Hey! Come on, Robert! There you go! There you go, son! Yeah! I really like his shots. Hey! Good lad! Nice and wide! Out you go! That's a boy! Come on, big guy! Yeah!
So there you go, that was me at Limiting Spa doing my T-walk. So I've got a couple of videos that kind of bridge the gap between where we were over the winter and now. I spent the first part of the winter basically from the week after the comp onwards working on the power game. The kind of three moves I focused on was front squat as opposed to rear squat, bench press, and then I actually was more focused on rack pulls as opposed to deadlift. And then I caught with deadlifts every 8 to 6 weeks, just to kind of use it, see how I was getting on. Just kept training up all the way through the winter, along with all my classes obviously. These first few videos were pretty much 3 or 4 days after the comp, so you can see tan was still pretty heavy as well. Couldn't really get rid of it for about a week, ages to kind of scrub off. Overall, like I say, I was happy with conditioning. I was not happy with my overall size on stage, and that's something that with the new coach Derek Brettle, over the winter now and this the start of basically prep time, is what I'm aiming to make sure that I get worked on and have a much bigger physique for me, and just feel better about when I'm on stage this year. So moving into start of January, this was a cold January morning. This was pretty much me at my heaviest weight over the winter period. I think I was about 198, maybe even 200 pounds there. So it was a quick run through of pretty much how I was looking at the time. You know, as you see, not a real massive definition, quite a big difference to that first video that you've seen. But overall, I was healthier, I was stronger, and my cardio certainly hadn't dropped in it. But again, to me it was a necessary evil. I needed to get some exercise put on, which I hope will come through when it gets round to the time for me being on stage. But like I say, quite a wee while to go yet, another 3 months of working it out, getting nutrition on point, training hard, you know, being smart with my rest days. So this is basically now the videos that's kind of coming up. It's pretty much fast forwarded to to where we are, March the 30th. This is pretty much 13 weeks out and a bit from the Caledonian Classic, which is going to be my first comp of the season. Maybe a couple others I'm going to do, but I'm going to take them pretty much one at a time and see how I feel after this one. At the moment, I feel as though first 4 weeks of changing my nutrition with Derek has worked out really nice. I feel fresh as a daisy. I'm not struggling with dropping my food. I mean, I spent most of the winter aiming about 5,500 calories a day to make sure I got more weight on, more strength, more reps. Everything was going up. But now, as the calories have come down, not massively. I mean, I'm still over 3,000 calories a day in my workout days, and 2008 I think it is on a rest day, but the difference for me the last couple of weeks has been quite noticeable. I feel a lot more tighter in places, bigger in shoulders, bigger in arms, bigger in chest, so things are coming in quite nicely. This was little clips from a back and shoulders workout that I've been doing on the midweek. Actually warmed up, it wasn't really in my plan, but I wanted to warm up with power cleans, just to activate my back properly and get my shoulders worked out. As you'll see in this wee clip here, this was one of the last ones I did, and I went up to 75 kilo. I got the first set okay, went for the second set and was pretty much hanging up my arse. So got first set, but I struggle. My legs were going jellied. I trained legs yesterday, so they were still feeling it. Couldn't even get back down to hang position, went straight to the floor to dead. Then got in my hang and it did not go. So dropped the weight a little bit, went back down onto 70 kilo I think it was, and managed to get my reps in more comfortable. I've been, like I said, I've added this in just because I always used to see that over the winter I've been incorporating a lot more Olympic lifts. Some would say CrossFit, but I've just been embracing other styles of training and enjoying it. It's been nice to have little changes up in training. It's also been really nice lately to have that focus of bodybuilding style training again, hypertrophy and higher reps, lower rest time, keeping the weight higher if I can, within the rep range and within the form. So yeah, like I say, enjoying training at the moment. It's a good start. So not a couple of little clips. It's pretty much of lat pull downs, which I think everyone knows a lat pull down. So I'm kind of using this start of this vlog just to kind of basically catch up a little bit as we go through the prep. I'm trying to be interesting, bring up little clips here or there, things that you think I've seen in your everyday vlogs or YouTubes or videos. So I really like the training to be quite interesting and varied. But for now, like I say, the back work was fairly simple. I didn't really get any shoulder work in by then. The gym was getting quite busy, and I always feel it's not really appropriate for videoing too much when I've got that many people in the gym. But my last move here was moving straight in to bent over rows with the barbell. So that was the start of your first vlog of 2016. Just a little catch up and see where I am. Hopefully you'll start seeing changes over a few weeks. Any questions at all, pop us a line and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys soon. Thank you a lot, bye bye.